Say your name, please. Solemnly swear to serve the Cultural Organization NCO.
Solemnly swear to serve the Cultural Organization NCO.
In the capacity of.
In the capacity of President. Vice President.
The office to which I was elected in the NCO election 2012.
The office to which I was elected in the NCO 2012 general election.
I promise to dutifully. Devotedly. And humbly work honorably. To uphold the duties of the office of
the Vice President.
In compliance with the Constitution. I will work to bring good leadership. Ambition. For which I will count on the support of the community. To make NCO stronger. And move it forward to the future generation of the community. It's my desire to do this for posterity.
It is my desire to do this for posterity
and in honor of our founding members.
And the
present and future generation of our community. So help me God. There you have it.
Meetings around 4:45. We are looking prayer for the champion.
Just down there that wear school uniform. What? What is this? It's like two.
At our last meeting, which gave the landlord $1,000 for clearing the land. Thus, NCO members were encouraged to cooperate so that we can close the meeting and fall into our furthermore, Chief and Lord of Mr. and Mrs. Miss Okafor, Isaac, Miss Catherine, Auntie, Miss Mercy Okamani, and Mr. Ahmed Kamara. We are all recognized. President Louis Maswa told NCO that we will start paying our monthly mortgage for the newly acquired building property in December 2012 for $1,750 per month. He stated that all documents, surveys, and engineering for the property has been received, and stated that the mechanics at the property will be contributing 1,800 monthly rent to enable NCO pay the mortgage. He encouraged members still owing their dues to endeavor to do so without further delay. The building property at 2241 Corner Street, Dyer Avenue is in the Bronx. The outgoing NCO Secretary, Mr. Chief read the minutes of last meeting, after which some corrections were made. Mr. Ibewankwa would like the actual amount of money realized at the meeting to be said, rather than approximation or estimate. NCO President Mr. Louis Mamba explained that initial down payment toward the building was 62,500, whereas the CAM collected the name of the affiliated organization as Human Rights Watch. Mrs. Rose, when her name was also corrected. Notion to adopt was moved by Mr. Okay, or supported by Mr. Ahmed Kamara. National Council reports. Subsequently, the outgoing now Secretary General, Dr. Owe Mamba, took the floor and stated that the last NAUSA election result has been released, and Dr. Ibzua was elected NAUSA president. Other successful candidates include Mr. Eugene Amana, vice president, Mr. Victor Chibu, secretary, Kinsley Chibu, secretary, Ethel Wango, treasurer, Victor and the cultural secretary. NAUSA leadership conference will be held on January 19, 2013. Dr. Wankwala should say NCO members thank NCO member thank Dr. Wankwala for his outstanding job at as NAUSA's General Secretary. Members are encouraged to pay their dues as NCO will start paying their first mortgage for January 2012 for the newly acquired building. The President should say, as mentioned earlier, NCO will be paying $1,750 per month. President Louis Mamba told members of NCO who will be co-hosting this year's end of year party with Nana as usual. Thus, members were encouraged to bring food and drinks as they usually do to make the moment a memorable one. Venue for the event will be Our Lady of Nativity School on Dyer Avenue in the Bronx. Dr. Olga Mambala and Mr. Alonso will beg NCO members to contribute money for the funeral ceremony of Dr. Michael Uzurumba of Amini, who lives in Santa Monica, California, and Chief respectively. Chief Uzurumba is not a member of NAUSA, Dr. Mambala would say. Mr. Ikechi Owena and Ms. Chinyere Okamando of Ngwa Youth Professional invited Ngwa Youth 21 years and above to their seminar, which will be held on February 19, 2012. For more information, visit the Ngwa Youth Professional website. NCO election. Reverend Mohocha prayed for God before the start of the election to avoid confusion and for a successful election. Dr. Charles Mohocha called for the suspension of the whole constitution and not just part of the concerning the election as suggested by Mr. Clement, Mr. Obinna. Since the right proceeding was not followed in the version of candidacy as stipulated in NCO constitution. On the other hand, Mrs. Okomado, lament that NCO used to beg or plead members to volunteer to work for the organization, as she denounced the idea of system of declaration of candidacy by the NAOSA, which NCO is trying to emulate through their constitution. To the end, the House unanimously withheld the current executive committee to office. However, some executive members nominated opted out due to circumstances beyond their control. The names of NCO executive officials nominated to serve are as follows: Mr. Louis Mwamba, President; Mr. Ian Matthew, Vice President; Dr. Chijoke Evo, Financial Secretary; Mr. Ozama Mebe, National Council Rep; Mrs. Imomi Raja, Secretary; Otukulechi Mawamba, Treasury; Mrs. Rose Owona, Social Secretary; Mrs. Miss Ugeze Okomado, Assistant Social Secretary. The Office of Assistant Secretary and Provost has still vacant and yet to be filled. The outgoing executive members, Mr. Chinedu Ohocha, Mrs. Onyinye Matthew, and Mrs. Roslyn Enya, thank the organization for giving them the opportunity to serve and promise to support the incoming executive officers to succeed. NCO members in October, November, and December celebrated their birthday by cutting the big cake, which was subsequently blessed and shared among members. Members danced to the music and prayed God for many more happy birthdays. Closing prayer. President Louis Mwamba invited members to visit the newly acquired building property at 2241 Corner Street, and there where closing prayer will be said. Next meeting is scheduled for the new year 2000. That's it.
The secretary, I go right minutes. I'm going to record the minutes for Tamale. Then I meet in December because how often about I meeting? Then we are meeting.